Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a DesignSpark mechanical tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a basic two-dimensional drafting part with dimensions. So we're going to go ahead and create this in millimeters. So we're going to go new design. We're going to go to File, go over here to DesignSpark Options, and go over to Units. Make sure that's in millimeter, and it is, so go OK. Come over here to Design. We're going to change this by clicking this little eye icon here and go to Plan View. We're going to minimize. We're going to drag in our two-dimensional sketch. And what we need to do first is center this the best that we can. And now we're going to go ahead and scale this up. So to do that, we're going to go take this measurement here of 80 millimeters. We're going to draw a line from there and then type 80. This is going to be very large, so we're going to go click on these with the shift key held down, and we're going to scale this up. I'm going to click this one here on the lower left and scale it. And then we're going to go, actually this should be this size here. So let's Control minus. Let's go ahead and hold that shift key down and blow that up a little bit. Let's blow it up a little bit more. Okay, this is pretty good here. So we're going to go Control minus. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and put this in the center right here. Line it up as well as we can. Now we're going to Control plus. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and draw our circles. So let's get the circle tool. And let's go ahead and turn on snap. Make sure they're all concentric and straight. Okay, we're going to go, this is supposed to be 80 here, so we're going to go 80. And I want to scale this up just a little bit more so it pretty much matches that circle there that we just drew. Okay. Okay, that's good. So that's the first circle. Now we'll go ahead and click this circle tool again, and then we're going to put in this one, which is 42. So we'll type 42. So now we have our two lines there. Now we're going to go ahead and put a line tool in the middle there, straight down. I'm going to right mouse click. I'm going to go ahead and set as mirror. So we've got this tool here, this line here, circle here, this circle here. Okay, now we're going to go, this is 106, so that would be 53. So we're going to go ahead and go to our offset, and we're going to offset this 53. So we'll type 53. Okay. And that's going to be our circle lines here. And now we're going to go ahead and put another circle in there. Go ahead and go out to there from the center, and now we're going to scale, move this down, offset this 40. I'm going to go ahead and click there. Let's type in 40 so we're accurate. Okay, now we're going to go ahead, get our circle tool again, and then we're going to draw this first one here. This is going to be 22, so 40 is 20. This is supposed to be 44. This is like, this says 42. Let me undo that. Okay, this is 42, it says there. Okay, 42. And then the middle one is 22. Okay, so now we have a circle here, these circles here. Now we're going to come from, looks like, does it tell us how far down this is? It doesn't. Okay, we're going to go get our line, our tangent line tool. All right, we're going to go from there over to there. Okay, that's our line there. Now we're going to come down from here to 38. So we're going to go offset. We're going to offset. Actually, let's select. Let's click on this line. Go to the offset. And let's move this down to 38. Enter. Okay. Let's go ahead and pan this up. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and put a line in here from here down. And then we're going to offset it 40. Actually, let's select, click off, click on this. And then this is 80, so we're going to offset this to 40. So 40 is right there. Now we're going to go ahead and get our circle tool. Let's go ahead and put a line in there. I want this to be the center there, so we'll make sure that's straight. Get our line tool, go from there, and then we're going to type out 16. Okay. All right, so then we need this outer one right here, but it doesn't tell us the dimensions for that, so we're going to go ahead and just take a guess. I'm going to guess that it's 30, even though it's not really telling us that. Let's type 30. Let's go to 30 there. Okay, now we're going to go. Doesn't tell us how far this one is down, but it does say that it's 24, and it does say that it's probably from the center line there. So we're going to go ahead and get the circle tool, and then we're going to go from here, and then we're going to go 24, so that's 48. So we're going to type 48 there. Okay. And then we're going to need to put these squares in right here. So it doesn't, this is at 8 millimeters wide. So let's go ahead and offset this line here. Let's offset it 4. Offset it down 4. And now this measurement here looks like we're going to have to put another circle in there. So go ahead and draw the other circle. This is going to be, doesn't really say. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 63. Okay. Now we need, looks like a few of these. So what I'm going to do is Control minus with this. We're going to click, we're going to move this out of the way. Let's click on the graphic, grab the green, slide it over. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and, okay, these are the wrong size here. I already know that. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of those. And then we're going to go ahead and draw again. These need to go all the way out to this line here. So this is 32. Okay. All right, so now these are, this is the one out here, the bigger ring, the big ring. Okay, so let's go ahead and trim away. Oops, undo, I already did it wrong. Okay, let's go get these. Get rid of that. Get rid of the one in the center. Let's see what, oops. Undo that. Select, let's drag this back over there. We want this piece here. Okay, this is in on the smaller one, so you got to get rid of these. Trim. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of the one in the middle. Let's check this again. All right, so let's get rid of this, trim away. Let's get rid of these ones in the center there. Let's Control plus. Looks like that's off a little bit. All right, we'll just keep it like that for a second. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and just start trimming stuff away. We don't need these anymore. Let's get rid of that little piece. Okay, now you're going to go to here, so get rid of that. Well, actually, we need to keep that. Let's get rid of these. Okay, let's get rid of those. Actually, do I need those? No, I don't need those. Okay, let's get rid of those. Let's undo that. Get rid of just what we need, or what we don't need. Okay, so now you need to put a line from here, tangent to here. So we're going to go ahead and use our tangent line, and we're going to go from there over to there. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's grab this tool and see what we need to do there. Looks like we need to get rid of this top piece, so I'll go ahead and trim away. Let's get rid of that. Okay, this comes undo. Get our select tool. Let's go. Actually, I did that the wrong way. Undo. Let's get rid of this one. Now go ahead and get rid of that one. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our tool, select tool, to move this over. Looks like everything's good. I just have to rotate this shape around, so I'm going to go ahead and select. Go ahead and move. Let's drag that to the center. Go ahead and come over here and create pattern. And we want to drag these out here. So there should be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. That's good. Okay. Make sure that it's all right. That's good. Control minus. Let's drag this out of the way. Let's get rid of this. Oops, undo. Let's get rid of this line here in the middle. Let's go ahead and Control plus. Let's get rid of this. Don't need it. Delete. Let's go ahead and get our trim away tool. Let's get rid of all these center pieces. Let's get rid of this. This is a double image. That's going to be it right there. Let's get rid of this. Let's Control minus. Go ahead and do some kind of extrusion to this. Oh, you know what? I actually needed this line out here and I deleted it. Let's go Control plus. Sorry about that. Let's close that. Control plus. Let's see what this line that I do. Let's go ahead and select. Let's drag this over. That line that I drew in there initially. It's 80. Is it 80? Yeah, 80. Okay, so we're going to put that back. So we're going to go ahead and go from there. Make sure that everything's okay and 80 millimeters. All right, now we're going to get rid of this. Delete. We're going to go ahead and go to pool. We're going to put some kind of pattern on this. I don't really know. It's only a two-dimensional drawing, so it doesn't actually have the dimensions for the three-dimensional one. So we're going to go ahead and let's just make up our own. Let's pull this out to 50 millimeters. Then we're going to make these go to 25 millimeters. And then we're going to pull this back. Let's undo this. Let's spin this. Let's go ahead and get both of these. This one. Go to pool. Let's pull this down to 12. Okay, let's pull this down to 12. Pull that down to 12. Let's go ahead and spin this. Looks pretty good. Don't think you need these little lines here. Let's see if we can get rid of those. It's Control Plus. Not sure I need those lines, but looks like it's. Just go ahead and leave them in there, I guess. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think, not sure this part needs to go all the way through. I'm going to add a little bit of details to this, and that'll be pretty much the end of this piece right here. Undo. Let's see what I got going on here. Okay, let's just delete those. We don't need those. Let's go select these two. Delete those. Spin that around. Let's put some details on these. We're going to go ahead and go to pool. We're going to drag a little fillet around this. Let's do undo. Let's just put a 2 millimeter fillet. So we're going to type in 2, hit enter. All right, then we're going to do the same on these. Hold down Control key, type 2. Okay, now we're going to go, let's get rid of these. Don't need those. We're going to get rid of these in here. Don't need that. We're going to get rid of this. Actually, you know what? I don't want this piece to go all the way through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this and I'm going to pull it up to here so it will flatten it out. Okay, now we don't have it going through. We just have it going in there like that. Then now I'm going to go ahead and select these. Instead of 2, I'm going to do 0.5. Pull. 0.5 millimeters. I'm going to put a little fillet here so there's not a weak spot for any of these. So we're going to go, let's go click on that. Click on that, type 1.5. Actually, let's just do 1 on these because they're pretty close to the edge. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and go do the same on here. Go pull 1 millimeter. Let's spin this. Looks pretty good. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, that's going to be our two-dimensional part. We created from a two-dimensional drawing and we turned it into a three-dimensional drawing. Although we didn't have the dimensions for the three-dimensional part, we kind of made it our own. Made it our own dimensions. We made these a certain height, and we made this a certain height. Okay, that's going to end today's tutorial. Hopefully you enjoy watching and you got something useful out of the video. Okay, thanks again for watching.